This sprawling investigation has left no stone unturned in its pursuit of the truth.
Next for us here tonight, that's Buffalo's police commissioner today promising a thorough investigation into the alleged cover-up involving some of his own officers. They responded here to the west side of Buffalo a little more than a year ago and found this man, a top official from the Erie County Sheriff's Office, had crashed into 7 parked cars. Today, assurances but few answers about that probe. Zeneta Everhart represents the Maston District in the Buffalo Common Council. She was at today's Police Oversight Committee meeting, and she joins us live here tonight. Councilwoman, it's always great to see you. We appreciate your time, and I want to start here by just playing part of your remarks from earlier today in council chambers, sort of the series of questions you posed at that meeting. Watch.
What was done on that night, on that day? Was evidence collected? Were residents who were witnesses, were they interviewed? And what evidence was collected? What did the sobriety test say? We want to know what was done in between the 10 months when no one knew that this incident happened.
Councilwoman, I know you didn't get a lot of answers to those excellent questions. Obviously, there are pending investigations right now, but what did you learn today in being able to speak with the police commissioner?
Listen, I knew what the statement was going to say, right? In respect to the Buffalo Police Department. But we're council members, right? When this story broke, it came from the news. We didn't get this information firsthand from the police department, right? And then the questions from our constituents came rolling in, right? They want to know, they want answers because they feel like if this was them, this would be a whole different story. And so, for me, it should not be about who committed a crime or, anything like that. It should be what are the rules, right? What are we following when we're talking about incidents like this happening in our community? Things should just be it should just be a standard. It should just be a standard from the Buffalo Police Department in the way that they operate, no matter who the person is. And that's all I'm here for. I want to know the truth. I want answers. And of course, yes, we want to know what that investigation looked like on that day, right? Because, even the commissioner said he didn't know about it until January, right? And so what does that, the chain of evidence, what does that look like from that day? Were the actual things that should have happened in an investigation, did that happen on that day? We need to know that. We just need answers. That's all we're asking for, because when my residents in my district call me asking me questions and I don't have answers, that's a problem for me as a council member. Yeah. And so therefore that should be a problem for the Buffalo Police Department. And I am hoping that they did collect the evidence that was necessary to do this investigation, and we want more answers. We do want more answers. We're not gonna, just act like this didn't happen, because that is not fair to the residents of the city of Buffalo.
Are you confident, based on what you heard from the commissioner and other leaders at BPD today, are you confident that we will get all of those answers? And when do you think we'll get them?
I am absolutely confident that we will get those answers. Obviously, my office, along with the other council members, right? They have a relationship with the chiefs in their districts. They have a relationship with the commissioner prior to him being the commissioner. And so I do have faith in this commissioner. I know that he will make sure that we get the answers, that the public gets the answers. And I do, and all we can do is in good faith give him that, right? Give him a moment to make sure that, this investigation is carried out in the way that it should be, and that evidence is collected the way that it should be, and letting the public know what happened on that day. And I do have confidence in him that he will carry through and stand on his word. He said that he would make sure that this information was collected correctly, and he said that he would make sure that it would come out. But I do understand, obviously, this is an investigation and certain things can't be released, and I get that. Yeah. But when the time does come, I do expect to hear everything about what happened on that day.
Councilwoman Zeneta Everhart, we'll keep in touch and would like to get your thoughts as we learn more. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael.